So I was just messing around on YouTube and I saw that Eric Kim has put out a video where he's basically saying that you're not going to make it as a photographer and you shouldn't even try. And it's that sort of thing, but his whole reasoning behind it is basically boils down to anybody can buy something that takes a photo, basically. His premise seems to be that photography is just about gear. There's no artistic value at all. It has nothing to do with your interpretation of the world around you. It has nothing to do with your talent or skill. It has nothing to do with individualism or being unique or offering a new perspective or anything. It has nothing to do with just art. Instead, it's just about gear. Because anybody can buy a camera, that means anybody can be a photographer. Because that's what a photographer is. It's just a guy with a camera. So don't even try. Don't even bother. I mean, he literally says, he spells out that professional photographers, true artists who are able to charge for their work and make a living doing what they love, which in photography, are going to get run out of town by, as he puts it, your mom with an iPhone or some random 18-year-old kid who buys a DSLR. Because, you know, apparently nothing else matters. As long as you own something that can take a photograph, that means you're a photographer. So therefore, photography's dead. You're never going to be a photographer. You shouldn't even try. It blows my fucking mind. I mean, it's not even about what other people say or what other people have suggested. Like, I personally have known photographers who own tens of thousands of dollars worth of gear and their photos fucking suck. You literally cannot tell that they've ever taken a photograph in their life prior to the one you're looking at. And I also have met kids, high school kids, that have a camera, an old camera, outdated camera with a single lens that was just handed down to them from their older brother. The girl I'm specifically talking about is a girl named Zoe, who lives here in Taichung. It blew my mind how good she was. Like, she is such a fantastic photographer. Her images really inspire you, and she tells a story. And they're wonderful to look at. And she's got a single camera and a single lens that was handed down to her. And she doesn't know anything about the technical aspects of photography. She doesn't understand anything about her camera. She doesn't know how to shoot in manual. She doesn't even know how to mess with aperture. She just puts it in program mode and shoots away. But her images are phenomenal. And it's not because of the camera she uses or anything that she purchased. It's because of her artistic ability. It's because of her. So the gear doesn't matter. The fact that anybody can take a photo, or the fact that anybody can own a camera, or as he puts it, that someday everybody will own a medium format, doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't mean that somebody has artistic ability, or talent, or skill, or a good eye, or even just the desire or the time. I mean, there's so much more to it than that. And it made me really think, like, what the fuck is going on with Eric Kim? I've never really liked him. He's always got on my nerves. However, it's never been a serious, like, I hate the guy sort of thing, because I don't know him personally. If I met him in real life, I might like him a lot. But just from his online persona, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. But what I could say, at least, is in the past, he always seemed to be a positive guy. And he inspired a lot of people. So even though I personally didn't like him, he seemed to be making a good impact, and he's a good influence overall. So I accepted his presence in the photography community. But here lately, he's been going kind of full retard, honestly. Like, he's pushing his camera gear, like bags and straps he's coming out with, and all of it, it's not only does it look bad, but it's overpriced, and it's all like ripoff. Everything he's put out, he always makes sure, he goes out of his way to say, you're never going to see anything like this anywhere else. It's very unique. We designed it ourselves. It's one of a kind. But it's stuff that I've seen all over the place, especially living here in Asia. You see those exact bags and those exact designs and that exact same everything everywhere. Dirt cheap. I mean, I got these, the strap I have on this camera, I bought 2 of them the other day. It's in my video. They are handmade leather straps, made locally, and they're beautiful. And they're very durable, very good quality. And I bought 2 of them for less than it would cost to buy 1 of his straps. And he flaunts that. That's another thing. Nowadays he's starting to push his own stuff, which is kind of weird. But he's also starting to become very, very negative towards anybody when it comes to photography itself. You know, everybody else sucks, nobody's any good, nobody's talented, don't bother, don't waste your time. Like, he's being kind of a condescending dick about it. And then he flaunts this idea that he has so much money and he's so financially comfortable and he's so well off and he's made such good business decisions. Oh my god, he's just so much money. But yet he is like groveling and he's on his knees pumping out videos like crazy, doing everything he can to convince people to buy his crap because he needs the money. And then it goes back to him talking about how he knows that he overcharges for his services and his goods. He knows it, and he does it on purpose because that's what you're supposed to do, either give it away for free or sell it really, really expensive. So he openly says that he overcharges for his stuff intentionally on purpose. So even out of his own mouth, he's charging too much for it. But it's because he can afford it. He has so much money. Please buy my stuff. Please buy my shit. Please. I mean, I don't need it because I have so much money. I'm so well off. I'm fucking rich, bro. Please buy my goddamn book. Please buy my fucking strap. That means I don't need you to, but you should. Fucking shit. I decided to actually look up Eric Kim's website and check the actual prices for his stuff rather than just guessing based on what he's saying in his videos. 1 of those shitty little wrist straps costs $79. You can quite literally, the straps I bought the other day, they're handmade, real leather, high quality, beautiful, local products. They're purchased in a very high-end, nice camera shop in the middle of Taichung, right down the street from the mayor's house. Yeah, you can literally buy 10 of those straps for less than you'd pay for 1 of Eric Kim's straps, which are ugly pieces of shit. Oh my god.